Well, City Council members came together today at City Hall. The hot topic of discussion, talking about Baltimore City government's response to the E. coli test that came back positive in the water in West Baltimore over the Labor Day weekend.
WMAR 2 News' Ashley McDowell was at the meeting today.
Council members are looking for answers, calling for an informational hearing to investigate the amount of time it took for community members to find out E. coli was in the water last week, and also find solutions so this won't happen again. An investigative hearing has been scheduled for Thursday this week by City Council members in response to the E. coli positive test that appeared in West Baltimore water over a week ago.
Well, I think the concern that drove calling for this hearing is the inconsistent and unclear communication that was coming out of the Department of Public Works early on in the contamination event.
On Labor Day weekend, a routine test found E. coli in 3 samples in Sandtown-Windchester and Harlem Park, calling for a boil water advisory in those areas by the Department of Public Works. But that notification was not presented to the public until the following Monday by Twitter.
The way this was handled Monday morning was not acceptable.
The Health Commission.
Councilman Eric Costello introduced a resolution for an investigative hearing where government officials, along with City Council members and members of the public, are called to look at the timeline from when the first positive test occurred all the way to when all clear was given.
We've invited the city administrator, the health commissioner, the director of DPW, the emergency management director for the city, as well as the mayor's chief of communications.
I'm hoping for more transparency, again, but also to be solution oriented, because we know that there were some things that could have been done much better, and so to fill in those gaps, and so hopefully we'll not have to deal with an issue at a crisis level such as this, but to be prepared better in the future.
Council members are asking for clear and consistent communication at the beginning of an emergency.
I was about 2 or 3 days after the fact that I found out.
Individuals like 75-year-old Joe Braswell says he'd rather be safe than sorry, and transparency is the first step.
Well, to begin with, it was so late coming out that it was not clear whether there was E. coli or whether there was a leak of some sort. It was just totally not clear. Then there was so much confusion about what should happen, and everything took place so late. So it seemed curious as to what's going on.
The all clear was given Friday when test results came back negative for E. coli in West Baltimore. The hearing will be at 1 p.m. Thursday in City Council chambers.